Hello viewers, you're watching Star Television Network on Channel 21. This I welcome you to our local news bulletin file for the hour with me, Adamasila. First the headlines. The Chief Justice of the Republic of Sierra Leone has handed over the compendium of electoral laws to the judiciary of Sierra Leone and the Fourth Estate ahead of the March 7 elections. Powerbit for Sierra Leone, in collaboration with Sikan and Gentle Group, has handed over 52 homes constructed at Mile 6 to the government of Sierra Leone on Tuesday, the 16th of January 2018. This is to address the plight of people affected by the August 14 mudslide and flooding disaster. As always, today is Wednesday, it's midweek, and we should be bringing you some entertainment news. We'll join our youth and entertainment correspondent Mohammed Bashir Sanusi for today's entertainment news. As sporting news will also be part of the bulletin. Those were the headlines, and we now go for the news in detail. The Chief Justice of the Republic of Sierra Leone has officially handed over the compendium of electoral laws to the judiciary of Sierra Leone and the Fourth Estate ahead of the March 7 elections. My colleague Precious Amabelebi first followed up on the story, and she files in this report.
The Honorable Chief Justice of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Honorable Justice Abdullahi Ahmed Cham, has officially handed over the compendium of electoral laws to the Sierra Leone Law School, the police, the Legal Aid Board, and the members of the Fourth Estate ahead of the March 7 general elections. Briefing the judiciary on the importance of the compendium, the Honorable Chief Justice cited example of how the judiciary was able to decide the case of transfer of registration of the respective mayoral candidate in 48 hours and how the compendium will ease the burden of lawyers holding many books in their hands to the courtroom as authority.
Let me join the chairman and supervisor of the Election Offences Court to welcome you all to this short but significant ceremony, which I submit is not only meant to enhance the administration of justice, but also promotes collaboration, coordination, and cooperation amongst us, that is, those institutions who are involved in the administration of justice, particularly in the peaceful resolution of disputes by the courts across the country. We are here to distribute to you, our valued partner institutions, some copies of the compendium of electoral laws which we at the judiciary, with support from the UNDP, have developed to enhance our work. You will have heard about the expeditious manner in which we handle the application for transfer of the registration of the mayoral candidates for Freetown Municipality from Western Rural Area to Western Urban Area. It took us under 48 hours to settle that matter, which needed to be resolved expeditiously so as not to disturb the electoral calendar set by the National Electoral Commission.
Delivering the vote of thanks on behalf of the Sierra Leone Bar Association, lawyer Ishmael Philip Mami thanks the Chief Justice for the compilation of the compendium and also thanks the United Nations Development Program UNDP for sponsoring the project.
Because some of the things, in as much as they are not lawyers, I believe they can read them and be able to appreciate them as long as they are not cumbersome. So I'm certain this will go a long way, to help everybody present. This is a great gift. We thank you very much. We thank everybody present, and we will guarantee that we use this, in a way for which it's intended. Thank you. There can be nothing invaluable as this that they're giving to us. I personally, in fact, when I learned about this, was saying I wish I had this on my shelf to be special things. And I believe I speak for everyone here present, because it's not just for this. The electoral courts, judges, and this, it's like it will transcend generations.
Other highlights of the event include the handing over of the compendium to the respective bodies. Precious Amabelebi reports for Star TV News.
Pavi for Sierra Leone, in collaboration with Seacon and Gentoo Group, have handed over 52 homes constructed at Mile 6 to the government of Sierra Leone on Tuesday, the 16th of January 2018. This is to address the plight of people affected by the August 14 mudslide and flooding disaster. This report was compiled by Abdullahi Kagbo, and we'll take a look at the details. In providing access to housing units and in complementing President Ernest Bai Korma's agenda for prosperity, Pavi for Sierra Leone, in partnership with Seacon and Gentoo Group, has handed over 52 houses constructed at Mile 6 in the Western Area Rural District to the government on Tuesday, the 16th of January 2018, in respect of beneficiaries who were affected by the 14th August 2017 mudslide and flooding disaster in Kanigo, Kamayama, and Matoma communities. It could be recalled that the mudslide and flooding disaster claimed the lives of hundreds of people, leaving many homeless, and in this regard, the group of companies volunteered to construct the 52 homes. In his address, President Ernest Bai Korma expressed thanks and appreciation over the gesture and thanked the companies for their collaborative efforts, describing the venture as timely and a welcome development in the history of the country. The facilities, he said, will not only be meaning to affected persons, but also communities living in disaster-prone areas. President Korma noted the patriotic contribution made by these local companies, hoping that others will emulate them in the line of nation building, and urged the private sector, like the banking and insurance investors, to embark on similar venture.
Houses in Ongu. That was the 14th of August. That's not been the disaster we meet with. But also, so we as Sierra Leoneans decide for respond. I must tell we brothers them within the ECOWAS sub-region, we come in and show support. The brothers them further afield and come in and show support. The institutions then provide great support, the World Bank and others. They all come and show support. And together, we'll be able to manage the situation. The ONS, it trigger into action, the Disaster Management Agency, for make it come and coordinate the support. And everybody was there. I will use this opportunity for thank everybody again for that support, for the commitment, the show of strength and solidarity. We lost, yes, we lost a good number.
In his remarks, the World Bank country manager Paminda Bra stated that Sierra Leone is prone to repeated floods due to the topography of the country, which is why local and foreign investment should be directed at erecting buildings to relocate citizens from high-risk disaster-prone areas.
And I think what happened in August 14 as the flooding was similar to what happened in September 15, 2015. We also had flooding. This is not the first time Freetown is going to have flooding, and this is not the last time Freetown is going to have flooding. And what we need to think about is really a longer-term sustainable solution. What do we do given the geography of Freetown that we do have? And from the side of the World Bank, I think we had the disaster. We have already provided $10 million. It is sitting in the Bank of Sierra Leone. We have provided another $10 million for which the negotiations are going on at this minute in the World Bank office with the Ministry of Finance. And overall, we have provided $23 million for supporting the government of Sierra Leone. But we want to use the money for building a national disaster management agency, because disaster is something you need to be prepared for and not react after it happened.
Papa Jendaka, Chief Executive Officer, Seacon Road Construction Company, pointed out that he decided to take the lead in the recovery and rehabilitation phase by presenting to President Korma a pilot model and complementing government efforts to construct 52 of 2- and 3-bedroom flats.
In the midst of the debris, we saw the extent of the destruction of Sugarloaf and Kanigo, the number of lives that were perished in the rubbles. Our eyes were filled with tears and we stood speechless. As the three of us stood there in the morning of the disaster, all that came to our mind was to mobilize our resources of the three companies to provide needed machineries, manpower to complement the effort of the military in the search and rescue phase of our compatriot. His Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on the 21st of August 2017, from out of humanity and being Sierra Leonean foremost, we decided that we take the lead in the recovery and rehabilitation phase by presenting to His Excellency, the President, a pilot model in complementing government efforts to construct 52 homes, of which are 2 bedrooms and 3 bedroom flats, 26 2-bedroom flats, 26 3-bedroom flats as phase 1. And 3 orphanages, a mosque, church, school, market, clinic, recreation center for phase 2 as gratis to the government, meaning free of charge.
The 52 homes will include an orphanage, a clinic, and a community center, with a second phase of the construction involving a mosque, church, community school, and a recreational center. Adama Silla, Star TV News, Freetown. You're still watching the news bulletin here on Star Television Network on Channel 21 as we're broadcasting live from our Media One Center studios in Freetown, 3 Mama Street, Book Falls. It's Wednesday. As always, we'll join our youth and entertainment correspondent, Mohammed Bashir Senesi, for today's entertainment news.
Many thanks to you, Adam Silla, and greetings to our viewers out there. Top stories are making the headline in our entertainment news for today. Emerson Amidou Bokari, widely known by his stage name Emerson, the Chief Executive Officer for Sugar Entertainment, and has been described as one of Sierra Leone's highly decorated stars with multiple awards and classy hit songs across the country and internationally. Emerson has released the official song titled Unalewi Vote, featuring Mr. One. On this joint, Emerson advised Sierra Leoneans to go out there and vote with their conscience and vote for change. Let's go out there and get a feel of the song.
Sugar music. Unalewi vote for a better salon. You and them vote, unalewi vote for change salon. With you and them vote, unalewi vote change salon. Vote for the better, not to for worse. Unalewi vote for a better salon. Make them fool you for you vote. Unalewi vote salon. Vote by color or by tribe. Unalewi vote for a better salon. No say you vote, now you right.
And finally, for today's entertainment update, CJ Mac, the Mr. Mojo Man, a signed artist under SKP, that's Sam Cabell's production, and also the founder for Mojo Music, and CJ happens to be the chairman for Artists for Peace. So many titles on that brother. CJ has released the official video for Left Palampo. Very classy and can be played anywhere in the world.
Because of you, nobody let me talk to me. I know they hear we love. Because of you, mind don't made up. And I don't want nobody else. And I'm because of you. And I'm because of you. I go left Palampo, left Palampo.
Yes, that's the video for Left Palampo by CJ. Wishing the very best and hope and pray promote the video to the highest pedigree. That's all for the entertainment news for now, and back to you, Adam Silla.
Thanks to Mohammed Bashir Senesi for the entertainment news. We'll now go over for some sporting news, and here is our sports correspondent Hilton John, all set for today's sporting news.
Thanks to Adam Asila for some sporting news. We start with the local scene. Former head coach for the Sierra Leone Police, Central Parade and also Diamond Stars and Leo Star player Lamine Bangura has disclosed to this medium that more needs to be done within the football arena, more especially within the coaching system. He explained more to my colleague Diego Simi Thomas from Ball to Ball, a sporting program within this medium, about what he thinks needs to be done for football to develop, more especially in the coaching arena.
Because of the football in this country, too much of sentiment. Not to mean the effect for say for being a national coach or not. If it happens, I'm happy. That's because now the level where I try for day up, we don't do it. Therefore, go to the way I talk, say Lamine Bangura don't feel. Why 14 a campaign that Lamine Bangura not say make CV. In CV, when me they make now that they make up for me, not other person they make up, and I mean they make up for myself. Just because waiting me happen, but that I blame John Kista as a brother. I mean, a small brother. Me don't make me on CV first as a coach. I don't give. Then you ask again, you say, you want a CV as a player.
Okay.
Donc I just make a leave. Now in the academy there, I write all as a player, I go again. I say, okay, just go now, you go and go type everything. So if he partly way come as a journalist, he take the publisher at the radio, they talk what again? Now John, because I'm here, you exchange paper. I know every other person. So if you're not a John Dua, now the typist go. Yeah. So I've been blamed them really. But this country we just try to know it for the football. If you know to that, with the footballer them delicate today, I can the pain I can feel in my heart when I can go parade, and I can get that adjo they go sit down with other people there. I fit me time work can 2-3 days. La spend out with my brothers them. Although I can meet some man they don't dinner in this country, we don't play for this country. How long you don't suffer now this stadium here? You look delicate today. You don't even get 5,000 euros for a salary in this country.
Yeah.
5,000
euros. And I can admire you because you're able to upkeep yourself. It's like you make a plan, but your generation, when they see them around, they really lost.
But, yeah. That you see one thing, me, I will tell you, Mr. Dio, my papa, the God give good word. He fight greatly. I mean, he say, my papa hard for me, but I feel say, he helped me. When I fail from 5, what he do? He say, I can't go to the garage. I couldn't have been there. That's 98. Say, garage? He says, yes. That's okay, no problem. It happened for say, the time he say they came to the garage, I'll be there for me by September 3rd. The time which I say, yes, Papa, until me say they came to the garage, came to the garage. I go to the garage. In the garage, I will be calling to the play national team. I did garage in a corner, I walk in the garage.
Serious?
Seriously, as panel beater. I walk in the garage, I walk till 3 o'clock, I go to practice with Diamond Star.
Wow.
You see, so this time, you get mind tell the youths of today say, make you go do fitter work. You can't.
Don't pull up.
You know go dream man. That dream they know kind of yeah. You know go dream myself. You know get the mindset for go talk before that player say can go work in the garage. I work in the garage.
Even when they play Leon Star.
Even though I the Leon Star. Wow. And let me say I get big respect for my brother when na Ibrahim Ba.
Well, ending the interview is Lamine Bangura. We hope that he will return one day to Sierra Leone to see how best you engage actively, maybe for the home base side and also for Leo Stars, because he was part of the team that represented the country in 1996 African Cup of Nations. On more news in the local scene, football philanthropist, who is Abdallah Bangura, has disclosed to this medium that his main aim of organizing veteran competition is a payback time to honor Wichano Majuba of constituency 126. He explained more to this medium about the importance of his veteran football competition.
Because we are getting used to see chain of Badula and only made for the city. And I'm away, I don't know, for quite a long time. So now like family friends today. So and I'm away young people like so when I get the news, I'm so happy. So now I say the only way I go to give them back because they don't give me back before. So now I organize a charity match for a week between the communities then like
how many
Ascension Town, the Face, different communities there. Black people come to one, really young about them. You know, I always going to be good to one because we don't get other things. Some people then they give them kind of opportunity. They feel more proud than they give them anything. So that decided to make it happen. When I 8 teams there, we Paris Ghana. So each knockout stage, then we get like one team who will play the final where it will be on the 4th of February. So the open match today, we are promoting with Argentinians, we don't start so today. Then the next game will be tomorrow. We have Portuguese down to play. Then secondly, these are for help who the youth one them, the young ones them. We will say this kind of way we don't appoint you as the vice president to be. We have to make a big help to the youth people like who the youth one, who the small one.
That was Abdallah Bankura, a philanthropist. We hope that others will follow suit to organize football competition in their various constituencies. In the international scene, Brazilian World Cup winner Ronaldinho has retired from football, although he has not played a game since 2015. Ronaldinho, 37, was part of the triumphant Brazil 2002 World Cup squad, won the Champions League in 2006 with Barcelona, and won the Ballon d'Or in 2005. His brother and agent Roberto confirmed the retirement on Tuesday and announced a series of tribute events. He has stopped, it is ended, according to his brother. Man City defender Nicolas Otamendi have signed a contract extension until 2022. The 29-year-old previous deal was due to expire in the summer of 2020. Otamendi has played 118 times for City since joining for £28.5 million from Valencia in 2015 and won the League Cup during his first season in England. He has played in 22 of City's 23 league games this season, scoring 4 goals to help put Pep Guardiola's side 12 points clear at the top of the Premier League. Finally, for today's sport news, is athletics 4 times Olympic champion Mo Farah has been nominated for the 2016 Loris World Sportsman of the Year. Farah, who was named BBC Sport Personality of the Year in December, is one of the 4 British among the nominees. That's all for sports. Back to Adam Masila in the studio.
Well, that's all we have in our local news bulletin file for the hour here on Star Television Network on Channel 21. I am Adam Masila. Thanks for watching. Do stay with us for more information.